Hey y'all, I'm getting things set up. Just join me on this live. Duh. That feels different. All right. Checking to make sure that things are up and running on the page. Because for anyone that has actually been like following, has seen that I've been having so much trouble. Cool. Checking to make sure. I think checking to make sure we're up and running, y'all. On the page. Because for anyone that is actually I can't shut myself up. Following has seen that. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for folks to get on. It's funny. So I've been working with my mom, and my mom's like, "Call me early so I can make sure that I got this all situated." Wow, I got this all situated. So like walking her through these steps on how to get this together has literally taken a week. It's taken a whole week, and in her defense, for me, it's been a trial and error process only because I was trying to figure out how to share on my page, y'all. Like sharing on my business page has been a hassle. Unlike the groups and the groups and your like personal page, you're able to share a lot easier. So this took some time to figure out how to get this going. So yeah, it is dope. I'm glad that you all are able to join. I am super excited. So, for those of you all who are joining, welcome. Hey, I'm pushing buttons. No, I'm super excited to figure out ways to stay in contact with people. Like y'all, this is really dope in terms of how we are reinvigorating the way in which we stay in contact with people. And I know for myself, like I forget that there is internet. My glasses are super crooked. It's hilarious to me. I forget about social media, and I forget how easy it is to stay in contact with people. And usually like a lot of us are like in motion, we're going, right? And now this period of time is like making us slow down and making us really take the time to be in contact with folks. Like one of my coworkers was like, I talked to somebody who I haven't talked to since 6th grade. He's like, he got a whole ass grown child. And like, what does that mean to be able to like catch up with folks like that? So this is really dope. I cannot see who is actually in the live and who can actually see it. So yeah, let's get rolling. So for today, I am going to go ahead and have my mom join us. Hold on, I'm gonna give her a second because she's fixing her face and she's trying to figure out whether or not this is working for her. And she's doing the whole glam shot. I'm like, look, this is me. We in quarantine. Like I'm in sweatpants. Look, it's a thing. Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you handle this? Are you good? I can't hear her. All right, so I'm about to add my mama to this, y'all.
Oh, I thought I was already on.
So you were doing that the whole time and you thought you were on?
Yeah, I didn't care.
I know you don't. I don't know why I thought any different. Y'all say hi to my mama. For those of y'all who might not know her, most people call her Mama Byrd. Mama, I got friends that I've had for years who still don't know her real name. So that's up to you. If you want to share out your government, I'm about to change your name right now to Mama Byrd, because that's who you are.
Change my birth certificate.
Change your birth certificate to Mama Byrd. Like it's hilarious. Some of my friends' kids will be like, "Hi, Heather's mama." Like just, I'm sorry, you had a name before you met me. Before you had me.
Several names.
So you have several names, yes.
Several middle names, yeah.
Several middle names.
Never had a nickname when I was growing up. I got plenty now.
Hey, look at that. Cool. So what I wanted to do today, y'all, is one, introduce you to my mama. And I asked my mom to come up with 5 questions to ask me about. One of them I had to ex-nay because like we weren't going to talk about this on live. But I realized that there's a period of time where like people get to know me, but they don't have a chance to really get to know me. And so I'm doing like these little interviews so that I can find time to interact. If at any point y'all want to say hi, hop in with a question, like we'll have time for that. I definitely want to share some of the stories and funniness. Like right now, funny thing that's happening with my mother. If you are happening to look up her nose, it's because she can't see the screen. Because her bifocals, like she has bifocals, she's like we're blurry this way, but if she goes like this, she can see. And
I can see better.
She don't want, she's just looking up your nose. We're looking at your nose. She's telling you that. It's
and when
cool, Mama.
You see my dark circles, so
no, we all got something. So definitely wanted to share a piece with y'all. Share some stories about my mom and I with you, and then like mix in some of these questions that will come in. And let's just have fun. Like for those of you all who aren't around me like that, anytime I'm with my mother, like we'll go through grocery stores and people will start racking up laughing at us. I don't, it's just our dynamic. Like it's a thing. Hey, Ma.
Yes.
Hey.
I just realized something.
What?
When I hold my head up, my waddle doesn't show as much.
I need.
That's why I got this.
I need to figure out how. I don't know how to do this. How do I get comments? Oh my gosh! Okay.
How do you know how many people are on? You don't?
I do. There are about 5 people watching right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm having fun. People watch it or not. I don't see your face as often anymore. And I've been bugging her and calling her every day. Yesterday, she ignored my calls. So I was a little worried that this wasn't going to happen today. Because she didn't bother to call me back.
Not
like,
on
she
purpose.
She ain't called me back. And I'm like, is she okay? And then I called her daughter and I'm like, yo, like where? No one answered. I called the iPad, the tablet, not knowing I couldn't call on the tablet. I was like, something didn't happen and did nobody tell me.
Hey, she moved because she thought I was going to bug the dew out of her. Now she gets mad when she thinks I'm ignoring her.
I mean, for anybody who lives with their parents, you want to weigh in right now? Because for someone who lived on their own for 9 years and then came back to live, I love you dearly. But in order for me to continue to love you, I had to love you from a distance. Like I can't. Look,
people she doesn't believe I can do it. Hey.
Oh, okay. You can't do it. I love you.
I have gone many days.
You've gone many days when I left.
Without bugging you.
When I left. You ain't have access to me.
Telephone.
She said, Anyway, so y'all, what I'm going to do is today, like I said, I'm going to share a piece with y'all. Definitely want to interact. That's the word I was going for. Hey, Amanda. So yes, Amanda Piercy. You see the way she lit up? You see the way she lit up? They're legit. So I put a post on my Facebook where I was like, there are legit spaces where I cannot go unless my mother is with me. My cousin have diabetes benefit. He still does, has the diabetes benefit in Monmouth, right? And before he passed away, he was like, you can't come unless mama coming. And I'm like, but I'm your cousin. He was like, you can't come unless mama there. And I'm like, really? Softball.
She loves it. She loves it.
Can't go. You can't go. You can't come to I can't come to my own game unless I bring my mama. Like, we'll get into that. It's so real, y'all. So I'm going to share a piece that I told my mom about. I wonder. I'm gonna share a piece with y'all, and then we're gonna go ahead and dive in. So, for those of y'all don't know, I wrote a book called Mahogany: A Love Letter to Black, and it is my first chapbook that I published in 2016, and it's really a journey surrounding what it means to be Black and to be loved by Black, and how that kind of interacts with that. And so, the very last piece that I wrote is called "Ode to Mama," right? So, last piece. and y'all get to see my mama's face while I read this. Who knows what's about to happen? So the first time I read this piece,
I think I've heard it enough. I'm okay.
But you
I
heard
think.
it. It's been 4 years, and you got all teary-eyed on me like a month ago when I did it.
I said I think.
Yeah, I don't think. So the very last poem in the book is a picture of my mom and I. It's called Ode to Mama. And the first time I wrote this, so originally I wanted to write the poem for my mom's retirement. I thought it'd be like a really cute gift to give my mom when the speech came up for retirement. And then I felt all the pressure in the world to write this like perfect piece, and it freaked me out. And so I didn't, excuse me, I didn't get it done for retirement at all. But
I don't think you read that. Yeah.
No, I didn't. It was my goal, but I felt way too much pressure. I couldn't do it. So I ended up writing it later. And I had a feature at Young Chicago Authors. My mom was there, and I was like, "Oh, it'd be real cute if I like did this piece and surprised her with it." And I thought it was going to be adorable. Hey, y'all. Okay, the comments are starting to come in. Your mom is the best. So I thought it was going to be real cute.
It was.
Roberts. Wait, who? Alexa. Oh, snap. What up? I was like, who is doing what now? They all came in at the same time, and I was like, whoa. Look, Amanda, amen with that whole living with your parents thing. I know what you was talking about. Anywho, so I thought I was going to be all cute and surprise her with the piece. I thought
Amanda heard this.
Huh?
Has Amanda heard this?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. There's a part in it. That's why I was wondering. Okay.
Right here. I'm pretty sure some of your old students will pop on it eventually. So I thought it was going to be cute. Wanted to do the piece. And I like I said, I wasn't expecting the reaction I got. I got done because I had my face in the paper because I didn't have it memorized. And I looked up, and I swear to you, my mother turned into a tomato because she was crying so hard, which when you see someone crying, you start crying. I'm on the stage. Like I'm going to include the link because somebody recorded it. Like there was a whole recording session. I'm gonna put it in the comment section. And we're crying together, like in the middle of this feature that I got. And I had to go off the stage and give her a hug, and then I had to hop back into the set. It was ridiculous. Why can't I pause? Hold on. I'm trying to learn how to do this, y'all. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Oh, buckets. I'm trying to figure out a way to get to the comments so that I can see the comments without you having to listen to me. So that's what happened there. So I'm going to share this piece. It's one of the cuter pieces. Feel free to stare at my mother the whole time. Don't do that because then she's going to like hide or something. So this is my piece, Ode to Mama. If those of y'all who know her and have been in the same room with her, it's real. This is Ode to Mama. My only cuss when really mad, Mama. My laugh until cheeks hurt, tears drain from sockets, and pee decorates chair, Mama. She's giving you a million chances and will still give you one more, Mama. She'll beat you in a game of Cards Against Humanity, but not know what half the cards mean, Mama. Closing out a 29th birthday party at 2 a.m., Mama. Can drink you under the table, Mama. Professional scorching sugar water, Mama. What's your mama's real name? Because I just call her Mama, Mama. Let's start water fights in the house, Mama. My strong Mama. My raising 2 kids and caring for my grandmother all on her own, Mama. Still made it to every basketball, volleyball, track meet, and softball game, Mama. My mama still comes to my games, Mama. Can't reverse with brake lights on, Mama. I turned the corner and got lost driving to her own job, Mama. Bend over backwards but never did gymnastics, Mama. My snorting while giggling, Mama. My one of a kind too bad he was too selfish to see it, Mama. Watching tennis, bones, and NCIS all day, Mama. I forgot to take my ginkgo biloba pill, Mama. It's not lost. I just don't know where it is, Mama. I can't make this shit up, Mama. Dare her, and she just might do it, Mama. I don't know which side of the record to play, Mama. My got fired as a DJ at her own party, mama. My sometimes I don't know how you did it, mama. My white hair can spot her in any crowd, mama. My been teaching for almost 40 years, mama. And in case you were wondering, that's over 40 classes, 800 students, approximately 1,250 parents, and still has so much more love to give, mama. My made a former student cry from joy, mama. My I wouldn't want to be anybody else, mama. Yeah, she did it. I'm so proud of you. Yo, okay, for real. So before we hop into that first question, you have to tell me what in the world was going through your mind when I did this for the first time at YCA. Like, I never asked you that question.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah. Who else would I talk to? Yeah.
What was going through? You know how long ago that was? What was going through my mind? Well, it's the fact that you kind of hit the nail on the head with almost everything. I mean, you covered a large span of time in that poem. Notice I say poem now, not poem.
Oh, yeah, she used to say poem. And it made me giggle so much when I was a kid. I was like, say it again, say it again.
Poem. I can say it now without thinking. Yeah, you covered such, I remember thinking, she covered a lot of time. A large time frame is in there from I don't know how many years, but I thought she remembered all of that.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that.
I mean, from when you were when you got lost going to work, I was in grammar school.
Yeah.
This had to be like 6th, 7th grade. And I remember you driving down Archer in the wrong direction.
Yes, please, thank you. Say that. I was on a diagonal.
No, yes. I said Archer. For folks who are not from Chicago, they don't know what that means.
Archer is a diagonal street that I normally do not take. I don't know why I got on it.
And then didn't believe me. Y'all,
I went a different way to work. Yeah, I didn't believe her at first. And I thought, okay, after driving for about 5 or 10 minutes, I better listen to her. And then I was late.
And the only reason why I knew was because while you were driving, you know how when you were a kid, like you might not know streets, but you know, like the billboards or the McDonald's or whatever, you know, like landmarks, you know what the landmarks
you saw something you recognized.
A billboard that I know you faced going home. And so when you were driving, I know what I'm doing. I said, no, you don't. Like in my mind, I'm like, no, you don't, because you're driving towards the billboard. So yeah, I mean, in terms of
so
like
that had to be what 19. Okay, so if you were, let's say 5th grade, 6th grade, you had to be about 11 years old. So 87 plus 11 is 90.
Government, what you doing? Hold on now, don't be giving out my year of birth.
Well, how did they know that? You just said it. So it had to be about 98.
Lord Jesus. Yeah, so I mean that one, and then the earliest memory would be playing Cards Against Humanity. So funny.
Is that the last one?
No, not the last one that I read, but like you talked about span of time wise. Like
high school.
I covered things from
college. Well, high school is going to a lot of the games.
College. And
I did come to the college games. So yeah, we're talking about a good 20 years.
Yeah, like you
20-year time span.
You've been around, like, and my mama. So okay, I keep telling stories, and I'm not gonna let her do. Anyway, so another story, right? So my mama was the person back in the day. You know how you had the huge video camera, and you would like tape things, and them things you can't just use your phone when we were growing up and like video cord to hit, even though she wouldn't know what to do. But like she had one of them big old video cameras, and she taped every single one of my games, y'all. Every single one of my games. And you could hear her, especially in the basketball games. Her favorite phrase during the basketball game was, use the backboard. Background. Use the backboard. Like that's all I would hear. It was.
We gotta figure out how to look at those one day.
Tasha, if you're still on, oh my God, hi. I went to college with Tasha. I miss you so much. Oh my goodness.
I remember her.
Our cousin's on. Say hi to Ann.
Hi.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so before I get into any more storytelling, you want to hit me up? My mama's watching my nephew. If there's a baby crying, y'all, it's real. Baby's crying. She gonna freak out. I'm gonna be like, there's a baby. He's 6 months. He gonna cry. First question.
First question. Okay, in the order that I sent them to you.
If that is
any regrets in life?
I can't hear you. I'm talking. What's up?
Do you have any regrets in life?
Do I have any regrets in life? No, man, like I am.
Regret might be a strong word, but
if you want to change the word, be free. But like,
I don't know what to.
There's lessons. Like, hey, Jerome, there's lessons. Like, I have lessons. I ain't gonna do that again.
You've learned some lessons. Yeah, regret probably kind of a strong word.
Oh yeah, but I mean, a lot of people do have regrets, but they wish they wouldn't have had done something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff that I'm like, I ain't gonna date that person again, or like, or like the way in which they were. There was a piece that I wrote when I was like 17, 18. And looking back, like in hindsight, I realized that I was in an abusive relationship, but not physically. It was mentally.
Oh.
And we're not gonna name no names, but you know, it was a thing where I didn't see until afterwards, and then I ended up writing this piece about it. One of them was like, all I have. Oh my God, I remember this. It was all I have and never ever or something. And I used to perform it all the time. And now that I'm like in my 30s, and now you just like the old librarian. Here, I help you. Here we go.
Well, I can see better this way.
Okay, well, I join you.
It's better than looking up my nose.
And so like, I'm not gonna say I regret that relationship. I will say that
you learned from it.
I learned a lot from it. I do think that when I was younger, I had this ideal of what a relationship was because I had never seen a relationship before. You know what I'm saying? So like you raised us. It was you and grandma, right? So I never saw, and y'all weren't like lovers. So like, y'all acted like it though. Like y'all bigger like some like, woo. You know how you just around somebody for too long?
That was after the stroke.
I know. So like, I had this ideal of what something was supposed to be. And I'm very idealistic, period. Like it wasn't necessarily like a naive thing because I'm just an idealistic individual. So I mean,
you have an ideal idea of how a relationship should be.
Yeah. And then, you just learn as you get older. But that was definitely a lesson. I'm trying to think of something else. I feel like that. I mean, there's stuff. You know how you ask somebody and then the brain goes blank.
Yeah, when you asked me these questions, my brain went blank.
I asked Mama. I said, "Mama, I'm about to clean my glasses, y'all." I said, "Mama, can you send me 5 questions that you can ask me in the interview?" And at first, she was like, "Oh Lord!" Like when I asked her to do things, you would think I was asking her to move a 20-ton truck. And I'm like, they just 5 questions, Mama. Like, I'm trying to help you out. Like, what? Anyway.
But I did it.
So yeah, but I will say that this is not along the regrets. I'm just thinking of like stories, right? And so, okay. Let me ask you a question. What is you gonna go blank? What is your favorite like goofy moment with like me or the crew? So while you're thinking, I will explain. When I say the crew, there was a group of folks on my block that was constantly in my house. Like, I don't even understand how you put up with it because the way that we used to run all up and through the house, we just was like free to the world. Like, and everybody knows. Go to Heather's house. So there has to be like a moment where you just like, I don't know, it's one that like stands out. It ain't got to be your favorite. Like, there's one that stands out right now.
I don't know if I want to talk about that one.
Okay,
Whitehead.
No, we're not. Mm-mm.
Now that's
hey,
embarrassing.
Stop.
Although I was asleep, but anyway, let's see.
You off. She can talk. She don't know, but she muted. I muted you. No, absolutely not. Are you done? Hold on. Time out. You talking? You muted, Mama. Are you done? I will mute you.
Cereal.
I will mute you in a second. We will not do that.
A goofy moment.
No, no.
Nothing comes to mind right now. I'm sure I'll think of something, but nothing comes to mind right now.
We could talk about the time. This ain't child abuse, but like there was a time when we were playing around and we were all coming in the house, and you knocked one of our friends down the stairs.
A man, a male too. Who was that? It was Byrd. Byrd, yeah, Byrd guy too.
No, Amanda, we not sharing that one. No,
why were we running to get in the house?
That ain't one of them. I'll tell you later, but I'm not.
Why were we running to get in the house?
Oh, we were playing or something. Who knows? I'm a roughhouser. But
trying to see who could be the first one in, maybe. I don't remember.
Hey, Chubbs. Want to say hey, folks?
Lean over. Huh? Because you're on live. You're on live.
I'm going to have Chubbs on at a later time.
Later on. Okay. Yeah, because he said, well, why does she have me write those questions so soon if she's not going to do it right now? I don't know. She worked to get them done.
I got you next week, boo.
You walked away. She got you next week.
It's fine.
Yeah, that was.
Let's go. Okay, hold on. So what we could do is let's yes. We're not gonna tell that story, Amanda. We'll beat you in a game of Cards Against Humanity. Now, I will say that there are very few things that
I've forgotten again.
Or there are certain things you shouldn't have to explain to your parents while playing Cards Against Humanity. We gonna put it that way. And she would play a card, win with that card, and they'd be like, "Well, what is it?" I'm just thinking about some of the cards that you come across in Cards Against Humanity. Use your imagination. Cool. All right. Question. You got something that you're gonna share?
Huh?
You got something you gonna share?
I'm still thinking. I'm thinking.
I'm gonna have to ask her one question. I ain't gonna ask her no more because it's gonna take her the whole time to answer this one.
Something that's safe.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you can go on to ask question number 2 if you like.
Number 2. Is there anything you would have done differently? You know what? I don't know. That's kind of like number 1. But is there anything you would have done differently during your 32 years of living?
Given my age, given my birth year, you just out here giving all sorts of stuff.
See, I don't mind giving my age. I just don't give my weight.
Anything I would have done.
And people that know you know about how old you are anyway.
No, my kids don't. They watching, but they didn't.
But that's if they're watching.
Yeah. Something I would have done differently.
Yeah, I could have left out the years. Yeah, I could have just said, yeah. Well, you didn't. You saw I had that. You could have told me. I could have changed it.
I'm messing with you like I always do.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good one. I thought about some stuff, and then something I would have done differently.
Hindsight's wonderful.
Hindsight is wonderful. I would have taken more classes in theater. So for those of you all that don't know, my undergrad degree is in performance art. And so I went to Cornell College, and you have the opportunity to create your own. Too late now, thanks. It's not too late. I got people in the biz. I go shadow. Thanks, Amanda. But no, I went to a school where you're able to create your own major, and they lured me in and told me they had a poetry major. And then when I got there, they were like, "Ha, psych!" But we have this program where you can create your own. So I majored in performance art, and it was a combination of theater and English. And I wish I would have taken more theater classes. Like I wish I would have taken the costume construction class and the more of the tech classes, because they're coming in handy for me now that I'm older and I'm doing more shows. Like if I would have learned how to use a soundboard, that would have been great. um, or
Didn't
like
you get a
learn.
little information though? Maybe things that you needed to learn or know more of. Did you get any help from Greg? Didn't you get some help? Didn't
Yeah, but
wasn't Greg very helpful
yeah, always. That's my
in
boy.
that respect? Yeah.
Yeah, no, everyone's helpful. I just wish I would have known. So I'm,
It's the things that you could have learned on your own.
I like learning about stuff. I like, I'm a forever long-term learner, and so I wish
Yeah,
I would have been able to do it on my own.
you said that to me one time. I thought, wow, that's something I really didn't feel like I really knew about you.
What, a forever
You
learner?
made a comment to me one day about possibly at some point in your life going back to school
Uh-huh.
because you enjoy learning.
Mm-hmm.
I've just never heard you make a comment like that before. And I was just
Oh yeah.
surprised to hear it.
You
Good to know.
you don't like school like that.
Uh, depends on what the subject is, if it's interesting.
Oh,
Probably not.
she just now discovered that she loves math. Hey, Sonia.
Oh, no, I've always loved math.
Um, yeah. So that was good. Ooh, angry 6 month old. So
Yeah, don't egg them on, please.
yeah. You figure out your story yet?
Oh, turn the eggs off. Take the pot off.
I got a story for that.
Oh,
I couldn't have planned that
all
better.
the water boiled out.
I'm gonna mute you while you
Did
do
they
that.
burn?
So wait, no.
Did they pop open? Uh-oh. Hey, if you've got your phone, you can show that picture.
I can't plan this shit, yo.
Oh God, I forgot. Heidi asked me to put on 4 boiled eggs, and I forgot. See, it's your fault. Well, you got
Wow.
me preoccupied.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm a, no, no. I'm gonna save this picture. I'm gonna save this picture. So, yeah, you gotta know me to know this picture. The teacher's pet and didn't know she loves. I don't know. She likes teaching. So my mom likes teaching, but doesn't like the. I don't know. It's weird. Like, can you explain it?
I don't know where the lesson planning. What are you getting at?
So the comment is she was teacher's pet and you didn't know she loved school. Like she said, oh. You calling me a teacher's pet? I just realized what you said to me.
Who was that? Who was that?
Alexa, you good? You good? You good? Dang, you called me out. Yeah, how did you not know I like school? That's a good question.
Are you talking to me now?
Yes, how did you not know I like school? Like,
Well, I never thought about it, I guess.
I got
I
called
mean,
teacher
you
pet.
always did well. I never had to make you do your work, but I never thought of it in that way that you love learning, love school. I just
Hmm.
things I took for granted. I don't know. Oh God, it's one of those smoke detector didn't go off.
Wow. Okay, y'all. So to put this into perspective, right? So
So while you're telling this story, do I have time to go put on 4 more?
you want to do it again? How about you wait till we get done?
Okay. Well, she kind of wanted them done by the time she got home.
How bad? She shouldn't have left you in charge. So the poem, the
Oh.
Old Mama poem, if y'all had caught it, I had a line in there that said, "My professional scorching sugar water mama." My mama burns, and not in the soulful way burn, like soul food way burn. She
The burn
really
in a good way,
burns food. Y'all,
literally.
y'all just witnessed Partita's class. Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth from comments. She literally has burned boiled eggs, which you just witnessed that she normally tries to like play off.
I just heard it go pop.
And she has burned hot dogs.
But why?
You tell people why, mother.
Because I fell asleep.
Are you sleep now?
But no, but I'm preoccupied now. That's why I said it's your fault.
Y'all,
I'm preoccupied.
y'all,
I'm trying to be engaged.
y'all,
I can't walk and chew gum. What can I say?
y'all. My
I'm
mother.
not a good multitasker.
Why did you sign up to? I can't make this up. She has done it on the Facebook Live. Thank you for proof.
I just proved your point.
We're going back to this when you try to be like, it's your fault. Come on, mama. Y'all have any questions for my mama?
Oh, you couldn't get a more attractive looking receptacle? Why you look like that?
You just said I can't get more of an attractive receptacle.
You got a big old glass jar you're drinking out of.
It's a mason jar.
Find something to make it look pretty.
Why?
Go with the nice background. You could have blended in with your background. This is just off the top of my head. You know me.
Functional.
It could have blended.
I'm trying to
blended in with your background. You still like feathers, huh?
My nickname is Byrd.
Oh yeah.
Where that gonna go? Cario said, "Did she burn food again?" And she's dying laughing.
Tell her to get off the what do you call this thing?
My mama did straight tell me to jazz up my jar. Like I'm not good enough to drink out of the jar I got. Like, she look. This is what people are saying. You just said you called my drink. You called my mason jar a receptacle.
So what are they doing? Typing in stuff.
This is how they do it. I didn't know. This is
burn food again.
She snorted. All the things that were wrong in that poem were true. Like,
oh my God.
Oh, I didn't know how to use this. I learned how to use this, y'all. That's what's up. I had the wrong thing up. I'm leaving.
Oh,
she burned food again. Oh, okay. This one, I'll post it.
Yeah, sure you do. She said, "Love you." Yeah, right.
She ain't got no choice but to love. Oh man. All right. You got your story yet?
Me?
Yes, you.
A story.
I asked you for a story that stands out to you, and you have yet to give me an answer.
Oh, you said a goofy. You still story. On that goofy?
Yeah, because you ain't answered.
I know. I can't think of anything.
Oh, look at. Oh, dag. This is great. This is really good.
Yes, but it's water repellent.
Oh, this is so cute.
Oh no, it's not. I'm in the rocking chair. Oh, I'm in Bink's rocking chair. No, I do. Yes, I have a cushion.
That was sweet of you.
What? Out of all? Oh, you are.
That's so great.
Was that high school?
No.
College?
Salcedo.
Well, who was that? Alexa?
It's one of my former. Yeah. What are your former? Wait, did you have my mom before?
Alexa? No, I didn't have an Alexa.
I got you.
I can't go by the picture because she's an adult now, but
she's from Salcedo. I got you.
Oh. Oh.
Mom.
Goofy.
Mom.
Goofy, embarrassing, Salcedo.
Oh.
You remember?
Depends on what story you're about to tell.
We must have been clowning around in the hallway. And you slapped me in the face.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
And I thought to myself, no shit. In front of the rest of
I've only hit you.
In front of the rest of your class that was in the line with you. I thought to myself, no, she. And I couldn't think to myself, what can I do to get back at her in front of all these kids?
You
And I was,
lying.
no, I am not. We were clowning around, and you hauled off and slapped me right in the face.
No, I didn't.
Yes, I remember that.
No,
I
I
wish it was.
didn't.
I
Hold
wish
on,
it
I
was
forgot.
somebody that you still talk to, because there were kids around that saw it. I thought, no, she didn't. Embarrassed
No,
the
I
crap out of
didn't.
me. Yes, you did.
I only hit you once, and that's the sleepy. Remember, this sounds so horrible, y'all. Oh, this sounds so horrible. So there was a time she beat my mama. No, so she was. I didn't do well with waking up in the morning.
Oh,
And she went to go wake me up. Oh yeah, she went to go wake me up, and I kicked her in the face. And she like went to go knock me out, which she probably should have, but I didn't know I did it.
but you
Like
were asleep.
I had no idea. You it took you a minute.
Yeah, you were asleep.
Slapped you in the face. How
Yes,
old
you
was
did. You slept
I?
because we were clowning around.
How old was I?
I was doing something. You all were, I think, coming out of the lunchroom on your way up to the third floor. And I happened to be in the hallway. I wasn't with my class. Don't know why I was by myself unless I was on a prep or lunch. I don't know what it was. But we were clowning around. Yep, I do remember that.
I'm sorry.
We never talked about it after that.
No, I don't. Like I feel like I should have got my ass whooped.
We were clowning.
Oh, see, I've always been a rough houser. I'm sorry.
And one time you pulled the chair out from under me.
Oh, I got my ass whooped that day.
I had to run through the house to catch you, but
I didn't stop until you said, the longer you run, the worse the
the
beat.
worse you go get.
And I was like, I better stop because she ain't never go. But the funny part was, I remember this clear as day. So she made me mad. Don't do this, kids at home. Don't do this. Like if my nephew did this to me, two stories, and then we'll go to the next one. So I don't even remember what she did, but she pissed me off. And she went to go sit, and you know how you watch cartoons as a kid, and I went to go remove the chair, and when she hit the ground, we used to have these bottles on this mantle. The bottle shook. And then when she was chasing me around the house, the thumping made the bottle shake. So I hear the clanging from the bottle in my ear right now. It's really funny. Also, another story. New Year's.
It's the boss, baby. Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Heather's talking. Heather's talking.
The boss, baby.
Hi. So those are my nephews, y'all. Dogo,
It's the
my mom is Pauline. Dogo is 6 months. Chubbs is 9.
Hi. Look.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, I want in on this too.
Well, wait. So there was about 6 years ago, I think this was like the New Year's. I had just moved back, and we were up waiting for like the 12 o'clock. You dig. And my mom tells Chubbs, whispers in Chubbs' ear. Now he's 3, 4, maybe. Tells Chubbs to smack me. This was probably payback for the thing that happened that I don't remember. She told Chubbs to go over, and we were like acting a plum fool. And she tells Chubbs to go over and smack me. So he does. He's 3, he's 4. He don't know no better. He walks over to me and smacks the mess out of me. And the maternal instinct in me snatched his little butt up and hit him back before I knew what happened. And he looked at me like, but she told me to. And there's a picture of my mom holding Chubbs and consoling him. Hi, baby. It was a hot mess. That was probably payback. Let's see if your mom knows. Okay, so I'm gonna put a message on the screen, and we're gonna play a guessing game.
Okay, that's Alexa Pixie Escada. Okay. Anyway, let's see if your mom knows. It used to be me. You, oh my God, and Angie and Amanda, we always went to each other's birthday.
I'll let you think on it. You don't have to figure it out now.
You know
Also,
me and thinking.
another message.
I'm sorry. Ow! I miss you too. Ow! I miss you too.
This is a really cute feature. I like this. All right, question number 3.
Yeah. What is your ultimate goal in life?
Oh, dang. I forgot you asked me these. I approved, but I forgot.
Tell her ultimate goal in life.
You want to know my ultimate goal, buddy? Oh my God, he's so cute.
Look.
Hi, Dogo.
See yourself? Look.
The baby is still in the show. It's okay. I have pretty cute family members. So
Okay. I'll put you on my knee.
I would say, I mean, I have a lot of goals in life. Ultimate is like a who.
Yeah, maybe that's another strong word.
It's okay. I'll take them.
Well, the top goal.
To own my own business, which I do currently, but to have it be at the the magnitude that I want it to be. So right now I am working on building Byrd's World, which we're doing these interviews and interactions on my Byrd page. What I am working towards is to be able to inspire and empower folks through creativity, right? And so through my poetry workshops and poetry performances, being able to allow people to be seen and understood and to really work towards liberation through writing. And I have been doing that my entire life. Working my way to that in some form or fashion has been amazing. Like I used to hate poetry, like absolutely hated poetry. And then, yeah, you don't remember that, do you?
Grade school?
Yeah, it wasn't until I had Miss Kuznar and Ehrlich.
What did they call it? Reading program, the accelerated reading.
Yeah, the accelerated
but I didn't know you hated poetry before that.
It didn't make sense to me. Like it was a whole bunch of old white dudes in the 1600s rhyming and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, and then every now and then you got a little sprinkle of Gwendolyn Brooks and Langston Hughes in there, but like there just wasn't anything that I was able to connect to.
You know what?
What?
Now I was gonna say, now that you're in the business of what you're doing, I know it's making a lot of sense.
That
book like you wrote about the turkey.
Yes.
And somebody suggested maybe trying to get it published. Maybe I got to figure out where it used to be on a bookshelf somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere.
Like my passport.
Because I took it to school one day when I was in 4th grade, or was I 1st grade? And I read it to the kids, but I know I brought it back home. But maybe look into trying to get it published as a children's book.
Yeah.
It's a cute story.
Yeah, I thought about that actually. And it's really funny. So fun fact, when we were moving stuff back into the house and we were kind of going through things after the remodel, my hand, the size of so I have a really big hand, y'all, as you can see. Like here's my face, here's my hand. The size of my hand when I was 7 is the same size as Cariel's hand now. Cariel is a grown ass woman with 3 kids.
That book, that young author story. Young author story.
Her hand now as a grown woman is the same size my hand was when I was 7.
That was that young author story about your body parts. Yep.
Yep. So I did like the feet, the hands, the ears, the mouth. You know, it was.
And they're attached to what they're attached to. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been writing, and my grandmother, like she wrote, and like she would make me write, make me read all the time, and I don't know, like something clicked on me when I was 7, though. I mean, in 7th grade, and I started writing in rhythm, not rhyme, but rhythm. And then I started doing like more poems, and I was like the poet for 8th grade graduation. I wrote the poem for that, and then I went to high school and ran a literary magazine and an open mic. One was called Inhale. People say it's corny. I think it's hilarious.
It was called what?
Inhale was a literary magazine, and Exhale was an open mic.
Okay.
Then I went to college and started a poetry team there, and got, you know, was doing just all sorts of stuff. So I've always been doing this. And there are times where it seems like I'm going off a weird path because people are always like, well, what are you going to do with the performance arts degree? And then I got my master's in organizational leadership. And they're like, how does that align? And I'm like, I'm going to run my own business. And that's how it is. And then I want to get another master's in poetry. So performance art, poetry, master's in organizational leadership, I'm set. So ultimate goal is to have my own space where I can accommodate both adults and youth in the space. Because I think there's a lot of times where adults don't get resources that youth get all the time. And I'm not to say like it should be either or. I'm saying that it should be both because there are folks that later on in life realize that they wanted to write and they didn't get a chance to do that when they were younger and they feel like they missed their mark. And it doesn't have to be that way. So Byrd's world is coming, y'all. Oh, wait, other way. I can't, this opposite of what I'm doing. Yeah, keep flying. Anyway. Yeah, so what we got in these comments? What we got? Cario told me to write Jerome's book. Look.
Write Jerome's book?
Book. Liberate my book. That's what he said.
Are they both on?
They're probably watching on the same device.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So, oh, Caroline, it's your buddy.
My buddy?
Yeah.
Who?
You remember your buddy over the intern that we had over the summer?
Oh, YCA? YCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss you so
You
much.
got a lot of people on here.
I miss you so much. Oh, I thought about you the other day and like my whole being lit up. Oh, I'm gonna send you a message after this. You'll get excited. You go boo boo. I can't with you, Amanda. So yeah, that's what I am building, and that's what is coming true right now. And there's a lot of stuff that's actually coming up that I'm super excited about that I can't wait to share with folks and to bring people into and like really help to transform everything.
God, that kind of goes into my next question about what makes you the happiest.
When I'm performing poetry, I'm not going. Well, that's not the happiest. I have a few things, right?
Yeah.
Since we're talking about poetry, like performing poetry, there's something about being on a stage. The feeling that I have of connecting with people and the conversations I have either doing or afterwards, that is, you can't compare it to anything else. Like I forget what that feels like because sometimes I'll go through, a period where I'm not performing and then I'll come back into it and I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what these conversations, like I performed, I had 4 shows in 2 days in February. And I went to a high school and I noticed that the school was very diverse. But even within this diversity, it still lacked Black folks.
Adrian.
So like people who looked like me were still sprinkled in. I ain't paying no attention.
I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you. So people were like still sprinkled in. And so I ended up doing a performance with my partner in rhyme. And afterwards, a girl came up to me and started bawling because she hadn't seen someone who looked like me tell the stories I was telling and that she could relate to in a way that she didn't know how to even express. And so like she reminded me of the reasons why I do this. And so that's a happy place for me. Y'all are hilarious. The 2 of you there and then my nephew.
You see the bottle going in and out of view here.
I know. Y'all make me happy, even though y'all can drive me crazy. Ain't nobody who can crack me up like you. Like your laugh, like literally, Mama, your laugh, I can hear from across the room and know that you're in the room. We could be in like a whole mansion and I'll hear your laugh. I think it's also a mama-daughter thing, like your radar. Like your laugh is hilarious.
Well, gee, thank you.
It's consistent. Mine is like I got 7 different laughs. I also realized that my friends, like my family friends, all y'all like, they make me happy. Like there's nothing like being around folks who you can be yourself with. um, and who allow you to be yourself, and who allow you to also be funky and still be your friend. Like, I got
Wow.
bad days too.
I can't believe how one question seems to lead into the next one, and that is not the way I wrote this.
I read them, but I didn't study them. Hey, look who's
I
on,
know,
Mom.
but I
Mom,
know
look who's
you
on.
read them, and I know you're answering. I just find it, I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but I'm not looking at it as you're answering it because you know what the next question is. It's just
Mm-mm. I don't.
a
My brain don't work like
coincidence. It's a coincidence because the last question is, what are some important qualities you look for in a friend? And you were
that.
just talking about that. You were
Speaking of,
beginning to talk about that.
look at the screen. All of
What is true?
what I just said, but look who commented.
I see who commented, but what did you just say?
Who is that, Mama?
Donald? I know who it is. Next door.
I thought I was gonna get excited. I got excited.
Oh, yeah, I said who.
Oh.
But what was true? What did you say?
Uh,
Come on.
I said a lot. Like I
Well, he said this is true. Well, what's true?
I know, Mama. I was commenting on having great friends and being yourself and
Oh, okay.
being able to
Okay.
be like your ugly self.
You do have some
That's
special
what he's talking
friends.
about. But I also said a lot.
You do have some remarkable friends.
Yo, like shout out to all my like. I don't. Mm-mm.
Oh,
That
he looks good.
right. He's getting it. Got a child. How old is your baby
Oh,
now? He married. Got a child. He been getting it.
how
Uh,
old?
I don't. I just. I
Oh,
asked.
he didn't answer. Oh,
Now my friends are crazy. Before I get to that friends thing, there was a question I was asked. So there's a comment about talk about going and being in a diverse school. Honestly, how did it honestly make you feel being in a class with you and Gerald with ones alike? So backstory, he's 7 months. He's like 1 month older
oh,
than I don't know. His child is 7 months, 1 month
yeah.
older than.
I heard you.
So backstory, I went to
That's a
Maria
good
South
question.
Academy for grammar school, K through 8. And the school's about 98, 99% Latinx. And people who look like me were sprinkled in. At the time, because I was in grammar school, I didn't really realize that was the case. There's a poem that I wrote called Synonymous, actually in my book. And I talk about how in 5th grade, I woke up every day in 5th grade. When I told my mom this years later, she was like, "You did?" There was a mirror right there remember where the deep freezer used to be, Mom?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In the mirror that sat up
In the
open.
dining room. Yep.
So I didn't realize the difference in hair textures when I was that young. And so because I went to school with like everyone who was from the Latinx community, like I thought my hair was supposed to lay down like theirs.
Yeah.
And those of y'all who know black hair, that it comes in variety of shades, colors, and textures. And the curl is real. And I didn't realize that the curl was real. And so I would slap on layers and layers and layers of Jam's hair gel, and then my hair would just curl right back up. And I would get so frustrated. So like for every day in 5th grade, I cried because I couldn't get my hair laid down and get my
So
hair.
when did you do that? At home or at school?
Huh?
The crying. When did you do that? At home or at school?
At home?
Because in the morning?
Yeah.
Because I never noticed it.
With me.
I mean, I never noticed it. I never noticed that your eyes were red.
It's not like my Moesha braids. I still love Brandy. And so I was actually listening to Brandy all day today. And I wanted to be Brandy I wanted to be Moesha and Brandy when I was younger, and I would have I figured out how to get my hair like her, so I discovered individual braids, like micro braids, and then I would like wear my hair like her. It was great. Just figured out. Brandy, if you ever watch this, I want to meet you. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yeah, no, those are good
She's
times.
kind of quiet now, isn't she?
No,
Brandy.
nope,
She's not?
nope.
I haven't heard anything, but I don't go looking for it either.
And her voice has matured in ways that, whoo, I wouldn't say
That,
matured. I would say that she has let go of, ever since she did Dancing with the Stars, she has let go of the fear that she once held of being in like a box. And that woman's runs. There are very few people who
I
can
know
make
one time she was singing something. We were in the car. I didn't know it was her until you told me because it
her.
didn't sound
It was
like her.
Freedom Rings.
She's
Freedom Rings. Freedom Rings is the song. She went off.
she's changed. Her style has changed.
Ooh, she's grown into her own. Like it's a thing.
Ooh, your stomach is sticking all out, boy.
Wish I could do my hair like that.
Gas to work.
So the last question was, what qualities do I look for? Hi, Chubbs. What qualities do I look for in a friend?
Come on, she'll do you later. Get out the screen.
I know.
Yeah, important qualities.
Important qualities I look for in a friend. Man, has a sense of humor. All my friends have a weird sense of humor.
Oh yeah.
Think about it. Like every single one of them has a weird sense of humor. And also, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know how you like put in a room and you feel like you know each other for years, or like you got the same parent or something. Like all of my friends, Chubbs, where you at, Chubbs?
Yeah.
Hey, look this way. All of my friends have that quality. Like when we're in this, you see the message, honey?
Huh?
Look at the message.
It says, "Hey Chubbs."
Oh.
Who is it from? That's how Cario spells her name.
Oh, hi.
All of my friends, like I can just be myself with them. So like being able to accept me for who I am and still strengthen me. Like a friend that doesn't challenge me, I can't mess with.
Put it on my shoulder.
A friend that doesn't challenge me, I can't mess with. Like all my friends call me out on my BS. Because sometimes I be acting foolish. And we all do, but also can take it too. So like, depending on the friend group, I'll call you out. Like my mama knows, real quick. I mean, I gauge whether or not someone can take it, but yeah. What other qualities? I don't know, just that realness is the best way to explain it. All my friends are super real, super loving. Will literally like do anything for you and want to be in your presence. Like it's not fake.
Yep. Even if it's driving 3 hours away.
Even if it's driving 3 hours away, 5 hours away to go see a show, y'all.
St. Louis, isn't that 3 hours?
No,
that's more than 3. You're right.
So I had a show in St. Louis, and legit, my friend, my best friend who's literally known me since I was born, like poof, popped out, here we go, right? Her and her now husband drove 5 hours from Chicago to St. Louis to catch my show, have enough time to go eat afterwards, and we ate good. Like, you know how you eat, like I can't function no more. Like we ate well, and then hopped back in the car to go back home because I forgot. I think he had to be.
Somebody had to go to work.
I had to go to work.
Yeah.
I had another friend that drove from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and came down to St. Louis to see my show.
And somebody else would have come, but there was some conflict, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but
yeah, like there's a lot. So like these, I am so fortunate to have these people in my life that push me. Like there are 2 of my other friends push me to actually get my book done because I was freaking out, didn't know what to do. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have this book done. Like I have people in my life who push me. And that's a quality that not everybody has. So, yeah.
They see something in you.
That was great. So there was a memory that just popped up.
So when stuff comes up to you, it won't come up on mine?
No, I have to make it post.
Oh.
So Mr. Matthews, we had a jazz band, and oh God, we actually performed that. We had a jazz band, and me and a couple of my friends wanted to do a dance routine. It was Bills, Bills, Bills by Destiny's Child. And we had so much. I'm doing two things at one time, y'all. We had so much fun. It was Bills, Bills, Bills. It was Cisco, Song. Oh my gosh, something is wrong with us. And there was another song that was also in there. I remember us performing it, and the song itself didn't go well for the jazz band, but we were up there dancing, getting it. But we had practice. Oh, that was good.
Perform that?
Yeah.
At school?
I'm pretty sure we actually performed it.
I don't remember that. So evidently she was in band.
Huh?
I said Alexa, I guess, was in band.
Were you in band?
Well, do you remember when our band teacher wanted us to do a dance routine?
I'm trying to figure out what.
Sounds like she was in band.
What did you play? Wait, I tried to make a comment, and I don't know if it actually went through or not. I'm doing two things at one time.
Well, whoever's watching, can they see me?
Yeah, Ma.
So she should have heard my question.
Yeah, but it takes time to answer. They're typing.
Oh.
I'll let you know. Oh, yeah, okay.
She had to have been the way she said it.
Oh, no. Wait, I'm confused.
You didn't say music teacher. She said band teacher.
Okay, so maybe it was I don't know. I don't remember. So for those of you who don't know too, I play flute and alto sax. And
a piccolo.
And piccolo. Grammar school and high school.
Which we still have.
I miss my flute a lot.
Which we still have.
Yeah, he was our music. Remember we had to take music in grammar school? Ma.
Huh?
Remember we had to take music in grammar school?
Yeah.
It was her music teacher, not band teacher. She wasn't in band.
Oh, well, she said band.
Well, say band music. Drums.
Well, okay. So to me, it's different because I know he has music classes with his,
You're right.
I know there's the difference. That's why I thought she meant music. Okay.
You're right. Yeah. Okay. So we got through all 5 questions. Look at that. And we had fun doing it. I forgot we played the same. Yeah, we do play the same instrument. I know I've been talking about my book a lot. If y'all are interested, you don't have a copy yet, feel free to hop on Amazon. I got the link there. Feel free to check out Mahogany, A Love Letter to Black. I have some really exciting things coming up that I'm going to be announcing within the next couple of days. And then within the next
t-shirts too.
I did sell t-shirts. I'm wearing my t-shirt. And then I can't see if you can see.
Oh, yep, a little higher. Oh, it froze. What happened? Yeah, it froze. Hey, it froze. Where's my phone? Adrian, you got my phone? Oh, it's back. It was frozen for a while. You have my phone? Bring my phone.
I'm looking on my phone to see if.
Never mind. Go ahead and keep it.
To see if anyone has. Oh yeah, no, it is gonna blow her mind. It's gonna be great.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to somebody else.
Oh.
And the decals, yes. So I actually also have decals. Where I'm not at home. So I don't have the decal, but I also have Byrd decals and stickers. Thanks, Amanda. So for those of y'all,
Amanda did that, didn't she?
Huh?
Car. Amanda, you said Amanda did that on your car.
She did, yeah. So I have a bird sticker on my cart. So
What's the word I'm looking for?
if you look in the screen at the top right, you'll see my logo. I also have decals for folks. But yeah, I'm really
Neat,
excited about what
dope,
coming.
nice. I don't know what to call it. She did a nice job.
Beautiful job, and it's still on my
That's
cart.
the word, beautiful. Yeah.
It made it through the winter. It made it through rain. Like, I love you, girl. I swear. Every time I'm with Amanda, Amanda will allow me to be so comfortable in my own skin because we're both quirky. Like, just
Next time you go visit, you gotta let me know.
well, I plan on visiting this next month, April, but
Oh yeah. Well,
life changed a little bit. But we're gonna make the best of it. We gonna have a party. We gonna act like, what I'm saying, that we can still talk to each other because we can.
oh, we can have a social distancing party.
We can have a social
We
distance.
can all be in the same room. Make sure we're 6 feet apart.
Yeah, the way that we function, that's not gonna work. Like, we all look at each other's faces, punching and pushing and slapping. Apparently,
We got to find a game where we can play and still be 6 feet apart.
So I appreciate y'all riding with me. Like I said, make sure if you haven't already, follow my Byrd page. I will have some exciting news coming up regarding things that I'm doing around Byrd's World and some of the amazing performances and stuff that are coming up. So, Mama gonna come. We will make a trip to Iowa. I miss my Iowa folks. So, Ma, you got any last little words of wisdom or silliness?
No, can't see. When you ask me stuff off the top of your head, I just can't think anything right away. But
You still not giving me a story.
This was really, what's the word? I was all worried about it. What do you say? What do you do?
She was cussing me out, y'all.
No, I didn't cuss you out, but I did call just to see what house is supposed to go. Is there an order to how you do things? I was really concerned. And you said, "Oh, we're just going to ad lib." I'm like, "Okay, I'll just follow suit."
Because I don't have whatever script I might have come up with for you, out the door.
This is just like having a conversation with friends.
Yeah. I couldn't have planned you burning
face to face.
Like, I couldn't have planned you burning boiled eggs. That's something I can't plan.
Yeah, that's what I said. I heard one pop and I go, "Oh shit." Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me?
Dogo, you want to say bye to everybody?
Didn't you sell it? Tell her bye-bye. Tell TT bye-bye. Look.
Dogo.
Bye. Your breath smells like milk. Come on. Do you know this little sucker kicked me in the eye one day? I mean.
Hey, Keita.
Yeah, I showed you him rocking in his car seat, but he won't jump in the jumper. And I guess I was a little too close to his feet. He kicked me right in my eyeball. It hurt for the rest of the night. I didn't ball up my fist, but I sure felt like it.
I hope not.
No, I didn't. But it hurt. I thought I knew to keep my face away from his feet.
Yeah, we can keep doing this. Let me get off of here. Let me let y'all enjoy your night. Thank you for riding with us. It's been awesome. I will be back. I'll let you know. I'm thinking about next Tuesday if I can get my nephew together. We can get my nephew and somebody else on here next Tuesday. We're like, let's do some Byrd Talk Tuesdays, so that we can just stay in contact with each other and have a blast. And also, there will be a baby and my mother maybe. So my mother's quite entertaining. I love y'all. We'll be talking soon. I'm excited. As usual, keep flying. I
can't see you, but I'm glad you could see me.
We gonna make this happen. Love y'all. Keep
flying. Oh, your hands are sweaty.